What's up, y'all? So before we get into this video, none of this is clickbait. All this is real.
Pause what you're doing right now, like right now. I'm finna show y'all how I got everything, most of the things that I got in my room, how I got my computer, how I got my laptop, how I got my extra phone, how I got this brand new PC that was about a band, how I got this microphone, y'all. All y'all have to do is click the link in one of my recent YouTube videos. I'm finna put y'all on. Go to one of my videos, go to my YouTube channel, press any recent video, go here, and I got y'all. Make quick money. I know y'all see it. Press it, go to Safari, and do all of the steps. I'm finna show y'all exactly what y'all need to do. Why are y'all wasting time? Go ahead and do what y'all gotta do. I'm putting y'all on right now. All y'all gotta do is answer 3 simple questions real quick, just like this. And then once that goes through, it's gonna ask to enter your email. All you have to do is enter your email. Continue. Once you do that, all you gotta do is continue and answer the little survey. It's gonna ask you a few questions. Press no thanks. In a few minutes, I'm finna get sent my $750, so I'm gonna get back with y'all when I get the money sent. Yo, I told y'all, cash survey, y'all. Look what it say. Look what it say. $750 cash survey. It even says for cash survey, bro. Go and click the link ASAP.
We've had a long day and we are very fed up. And actually, it's the next day. Y'all, it's 2:33 in the morning and we are in the Bahamas. We're in the Bahamas. We just got back from Jamaica. We finna tell y'all what happened to us just so y'all can know what's going on right now. I'm tired.
I'm exhausted.
So,
and I low-key don't even want to fall asleep, but
don't mind me, y'all. My lashes, everything coming off. Like, I've been trying to take my lashes off so my eyes look red. Yeah, that's why. Anyways, what happened was I got booked to come to the Bahamas to, you know, pull up to a few events and stuff. Supposed to have a good time, everything. Even the promoter person made everything sound good at the beginning. He was talking us into coming and everything. And that just wasn't the case. We had complete opposite, like, experience.
It was very different.
Yeah, so what happened?
So, first off, which usually I know better and I usually do better, but it's been a crazy month for me. And we were already going to Jamaica. So, in my eyes, like, Jamaica to Bahamas, that's not a long flight. So,
and we had a good experience in Jamaica. We went to Jamaica for my best friend's birthday. Everything was cool. Good.
So like, why not go to the Bahamas? So basically, the agreement was like we were going to come here. Everything was going to be covered. All the excursions and events, like, we would have access to.
Mind y'all, we've done events before, so we know how things supposed to be and supposed to go.
Right. And basically all this in exchange for promoting the events and things. And so, like, I kind of kept having to, like, press this guy about, like, our flights and things. I mean, even to the point where
no, let's get into the name. What is his name again?
Tizzy,
that's his name.
But anyways, we were supposed to, where did I leave off? I'm so sleepy.
Me too. We are literally so tired, but I had to make sure we filmed this video.
Oh no, so even like before we even left to go to Jamaica, I was like, hey, I'm just reaching out because if everything's not booked, we're not coming, I'll book us a flight back home. And he's like, oh, no, like, you know, we'll book, because he had booked some of the flights, but not all of them. And so it really just all ended up being like a big inconvenience because, like, we left Jamaica this morning. We left our resort at 6 o'clock, so we were up at 5 a.m. We went to
Florida. We had to go to Florida.
Yeah, so from Jamaica, we stopped in Miami. We had a 3-hour layover, which was, it happened to work out because we had to wait 2 hours to get our luggage because the weather was bad, so they couldn't, like, put it on the little tram or whatever. So by the time we had to get our luggage, take it over to the other area so that we could put it on for our connecting flight, we got to our connecting flight just in time to board the plane. And then before we were about to board the plane, and they were like, we're gonna place boarding on hold because there was an issue with AC. And so we waited for a little bit. They finished boarding the plane, and then when we got on the plane, they were like, oh, there's another issue with the AC again. We've got to check it out. There's gonna be a little delay. So we wait.
Hold on, we just gonna get to the point because I'm tired.
That was resolved, and then our flight was delayed a whole hour.
Right. Anyways, boom, we get there, whatever, and the man is supposed to already be there and everything. Like, he knew what time we were supposed to get there and stuff like that. We get there, he's still not there. So we waiting in the airport for like an hour plus. And then I was literally asleep at the airport because I was so tired.
Stupid, like, oh, I didn't know y'all were ready. Like, yes, you did, because I called you and I talked to you and you said you were on your way.
Exactly.
You were gonna be 30 minutes, and 30 minutes.
So she on the phone with him, mad, why you not here? Because he should have been at the airport. Then he get to the airport, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Grabs our luggage or whatever. We get in the car, and mom basically like she hungry. No, he asked us. He was like, y'all want to get food or go to the Airbnb first? We was like, get food, because like nobody ate all day and stuff like that. So we go to the place, right? It's like a seafood place or whatever, and it's like
they
a little.
What did he say? The old fish fry?
I don't know, but it's like a little strip or whatever. And we walking on it, and he stops. He said, "Oh my gosh, is that my dad?" He said, "That's my dad." So then the dad comes, and he talking. Dad is cool. Then we keep walking some, and then it's just like his cousin, I guess. And he was like, he told his dad, he said, you want to come with us to the seafood place, whatever? And the dad was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So when we go, we eating. But mind you, he left us with his family to go help other. Mind y'all, I'm not the only influencer that's out here in the Bahamas right now that's supposed to be
it's like a handful.
Popping up to the events. Right, it's like a handful. So he had to go help her. Okay, that's cool, whatever. He said he gonna have somebody come back to pick us up. So we were sitting down with the dad and the cousin. They was cool. They was real cool.
They were nice people.
They was real nice, whatever. And then boom.
It actually lightened the mood, because like, okay, maybe this trip not gonna be
that bad, right? So boom, then we get picked up, and he not even in a car. Who knows where he's at? We were just with the driver.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
where the hell was he at?
He wasn't even there. So then, boom, we get to the Airbnb. Hold on, let's also rewind. He said, like, we was having trouble with our flights and stuff like that. Like, he been said he was gonna book our stuff, and when did he book it?
Like, literally, he booked it in like pieces. Like, the first flight was booked like in advance, like, but not even in advance, like it was kind of recent. And then
but we still needed our flight back,
right? And he just booked, like, he booked it, and then he made an excuse. Well, his excuse was something happened with the second flight, like the time change, so then he had to cancel that and then book another flight. So it's just a mess. Like, so we have 2 flights going back home with 2 different airlines.
Yeah, and then the place we supposed to stay at, he made it seem like we was finna stay at this very, very nice resort. No, then he tried to switch it up and say we was gonna stay at Airbnb, and it wasn't nice. So we told him like we didn't want to stay there. And we're not bougie, y'all. We are not bougie, but the place he was trying to make us stay, they look very sketchy. And so then he sent us another one, which is the one we're at, right?
No, I just said, just get us a basic hotel, like that'll do. You know, I'm not really big on Airbnbs. He's like, okay, I'll get you a hotel. So supposedly he booked the hotel, and then he said, oh, last minute, they rejected my reservation. Something with it having to do with us not being locals, which I don't know. Doesn't make sense, because apparently there are people that were there anyways. So he was like, basically the reservation got rejected and canceled, so here's another Airbnb. It's homey, like, let me know what you think. If you don't like it, I'll find you something else. So at this point, I'm just like, we're fixing to be coming like literally the next day.
Literally the next day.
That'll do. Like, it's, again, like we said, we're not bougie, we can make it work, but like my preference would be to be in a hotel. So here we are,
or something nice, like we at the Bahamas. Like, come on now. Anyways, boom, we at the place. I'm gonna give y'all like a little tour of what it looked like. Should I do it now, or should I just say the rest of the story and then show?
Say the rest of the story. I'm ready to go to bed.
Okay, so boom, we end up getting to the place and stuff like that, you know, where we're supposed to be at, the Airbnb or whatever. And mind you, I'm supposed to be getting ready for this party thing, this little thing that Cuban doll. is hosting. We were supposed to show up, me, Jordan, a few other girls. We were supposed to go, so I was finna get dressed and stuff like that. Then boom, I get a text from Jordan. I'm finna read y'all the messages, cause I'm gonna actually show y'all. I don't know if y'all seen her before, but okay, she texted me at, what is this, 11:40. Y'all can see. She said, "Hi boo, are your accommodations taken care of? It's so much drama going on." Shaking my head, let me know ASAP. Like, I'm just finna let y'all, like, y'all can literally pause and read. So we FaceTiming, and we just putting everything together, because now everything's starting to make sense, because shit, my mom was already, we was at the airport, she was already looking up flights to go back home, because everything was not organized.
Yeah, because when we got, before we got to the Bahamas, the guy was like very responsive. He'll text right back, all this stuff.
Then we get here and he not even trying to text back. Like, what's up?
And for me, I feel like you bullcrap me. Don't play with me. Don't waste my time. I will book a flight quick in a hurry and go right on back home.
So as y'all can see, if y'all read the message, Jordan basically just didn't have no place to stay. Now she at a place with her friend or sister, whatever. And so she called me. She FaceTimed me right away when I sent her number. When I sent my number, I'm so tired I can't even talk. When I sent my number, and she in the room with everybody else, and we all just talking and stuff like that. And basically, whole time he was lying. What's his name? Tizzy.
He's making up excuses.
Not even paying people, y'all. He not even paying people. He didn't even pay for some of their returning their flights back home. He ain't pay for none of that. Then he made a comment they have to pay for the first day, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that. What else happened? It was just a whole bunch of stuff.
Last night, apparently he wasn't paying for say he paid for 4 people to go to where they went.
He didn't pay for the other 4.
They had more people, and the people there at the place was like, "You didn't pay for enough people. You do this all the time." It just basically sounds like he has a.
He's known out here for a bad, reputation. But before we came, before we just really settled on coming out here, I messaged a very she a celebrity, and she's been out here. And she was basically working with the same guy we work with right now, or use the same promoter that we working with right now. And she said she had a good experience. He paid very good. Just everything was good. So that just made us more confident on going.
Yeah, moving forward.
So
I think what happened is maybe he had good intentions. I don't know. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say he probably had good intentions, but he bit off more than he could chew. You have all these people here. He's trying to do everything on his own. And just didn't think about things, and it's a big mess because we're in another country.
Yeah, mind y'all, when we was in the car, when we got in the car from the airport, when he picked us up, he talking to a whole bunch of people. Everybody mad at him, so everybody is mad at him. It's not just us. So.
I know he having a horrible day.
Then the girl that was supposed to host the little party club, whatever, I heard. I don't even want to speak on. Yeah, I ain't gonna speak on her, but she had a very
unsatisfied.
Yes, basically said that he wasn't giving them their room and stuff like that. And then he was basically telling them. Then he say she can go to the event and then it'll be good when she get back. And she was basically no, I need my stuff now.
He's trying to kill time, beat around the bush.
Yeah.
Just doing a lot of sketchy stuff. And I just think
so whole time, the reason why I kept saying dad and stuff like that when we was eating, what if that was a setup? He was just trying to kill time when we was sitting down eating food. And that out of all places, how we end up at the same place as dad at?
Right. I don't know, but I just feel when you're doing business with people, especially you're flying people in from out of the country, you should be very accommodating. And mind you, we've been here for a good minute. We have not heard from him not one time, not a text message, a call, or okay.
We don't even know where we're at. That's the thing. We don't know where we're at.
I looked it up. I kind of do know where we're at. But the thing is, if we're your guests, he said, his job is to show us a good time and show us some of the culture here, which I really was interested in learning about.
Even before he told us, he said, before we even came out here, he's, when he first reached out to us, we talked to him on the phone for the first time. He's I just want to make sure y'all are comfortable. So if y'all need anything, this and that, whole bunch of They even told us we could bring people out here if we wanted to.
Right.
Thank God we didn't.
Thank the Lord we didn't, because that we would all have been miserable. But at the end of the day, like, this, it's been more of an.
And then don't lie and say we gonna stay in the Atlantis, and this don't look nothing like the Atlantis. I'm finna show y'all. We are not bougie, y'all, but this just is nothing to what he said like we was gonna stay at. I just want to show y'all because this is, it just. Then hold on. Then didn't Jordan say that they mom, the other girl mom, said that they wonder if these are even Airbnbs?
Right.
She said these could be like some people's actual home.
I don't know.
So anyways, we ended up booking our flight back. We're like, we had a long day yesterday, but we're catching a flight tomorrow because like all of our stuff is packed. We took a little like this, literally, basically what she said could be somebody home. This may not even be like an Airbnb. This look kind of scary. It's 2 beds. Don't mind what I got on. I got on like a Ethica set, and it's like the shower is. I'm just finna show you everything. Like, I mean, the shower is nice. We took a little shower when we got here because we've been in the airport and stuff like that. Place is just scary. Everything is scary. And this is not giving Atlantis. Like, this is not giving. It's just, I don't know. But we leaving tomorrow. I wanted to share this with y'all. So if y'all see any influencers trying to go to this man, warn them. If you're watching this video and you're an influencer, do not book with him.
Do not go to.
Yeah, this is his. Don't go to the Bahamas takeover. Then I was actually happy to meet people because when we first came out here, there was a whole bunch of kids that knew me. So, like, I was just like, oh, I'm finna meet like a whole bunch of people. I can't even meet y'all. So if you're watching this video, I am so sorry that we cannot make it. But we've had a very bad experience. But it's very nice and beautiful out here. The people out here are very nice. But these people, hold on. This is the person, like, no, like, y'all, no, that's the page. We're finna unfollow him, but we've been.
Let me find his actual page.
Hold on, let me show them.
What? This?
Yes, like, look.
Oh, hold on. Why is it doing that? There we go.
Yeah, this is his actual page. Boom. Like, he had all these events planned. We was like, I was on this, helping him promote this and everything. Like, oh my gosh, like, just a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, don't book with him. That's
Yeah.
just crazy.
So we
we
literally
stuck on an island.
We spent a whole day traveling just to get here, basically to eat dinner and book a flight to go back home.
Literally.
And tomorrow's gonna be a long day of travel because there's not a lot of flights that come out.
And we still have to stop again. Like, the cheapest flight said we had to stop 2 times, but the one that said that we can just stop 1 time is more money. But we just ended up getting the higher one because we tired of traveling. Like, we could have been home. That's the thing. We could have been from where we was at in Jamaica. We could have flew to Texas, but no, y'all, we flew from Jamaica to Florida to the Bahamas. Mind y'all, we passed up the Bahamas. If y'all know where the Bahamas is at, like, when we was in Jamaica, we already passed up the Bahamas. So it seemed like he already paid, like, for us, like, a cheaper flight to do that.
This one was the cheapest option, but it would have made more sense. It would have saved more time to just fly straight here.
Yeah, but that's the story of today. We've had a very long day. Y'all pray for us.
Up this late. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. We got a flight to catch tomorrow after we just was catching flights to flights yesterday. Like, literally.
We would not have even been here for 24 hours.
That's crazy. This
has been an eventful trip.
Like, you know, when people like bring up the Bahamas, you know, they have a good experience. We did not have none of that.
It makes you, I hate to say it, but
it makes you not want to come back. Yeah,
for sure.
Like, we were gonna, like, the other girls, they were I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna fly back or make the best out the trip and get like a hotel or something.
Yeah, 'cause
they flew far from Cali to that's like way on the other side.
No, it really is.
But no, we stay far, but it's like we stay in Texas. But if we was to make the best out of it, we would be spending more money. Yeah, like we would
last minute, everything's more
expensive. Like we just came back from Jamaica, so it's like we already had our vacation time, so it was just.
This was just supposed to be a little extra.
Yeah, this was just a little extra. Like we been gone for like what?
Yeah, I'm ready to get my bed.
I'm ready to get my bed too. And that's the thing, we ate, but it ain't nothing to drink right now. It's no snacks, nothing.
Look, the kids, when you left, they came and brought me candy.
Oh yeah.
I have Snickers. Thank you to the kids that
those kids were so nice. They had gave us candy.
They were so cute.
They came up to me when I was eating food. When I was eating food, it was like a kids. They had candy and they was trying to sell it because they said they need to raise money for they clothes and like just back to school and stuff like that. So I had got them some money and they had gave us some candy and they was like, "I be watching your videos."
That was so cool. Like you're in
it's actually cool because like even in Jamaica, a lot of people knew me, so it's like cool to be in a different country and like a lot of y'all still know me, so that's crazy. But
it would have been nice if you would have been able to meet more people while you were out.
Yeah, like that's the one thing I really want to do. I really want to meet my supporters out here and all of that, but
it's just I don't want to be inconvenienced more and give the brother.
And our safety comes first because all of this just looks sketchy, so no.
And we're in another country, so I'd rather just go back home where we are safe and I can deal with him later. I just don't have time for it. I'm trying.
And just like he didn't check up on us, didn't know how to text us, didn't know how to do none of that, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna leave from here, catch our flight, and not say nothing.
I'll probably let him know once we get on the plane.
Be like yeah,
hey, we out.
Send a good little text.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him know how I felt about my experience, which I already told him. Like, this is not going as I expected. This is not okay. We're like in another country. You don't do that, especially when you're like the promoter, you know, like
you're supposed to have everything together. Then you're not even bringing little people out to your country. These are like people that's well known.
Yeah, well known influencers and artists and DJs. Like that's not a good look.
Then it was something even worse to happen with another I'm gonna say influencer. I don't know if she an artist or something, but something that happened, like the person they tried to catch their flight back or something happened. They got mad.
Yeah, like the flights were questioned, like whether or not they were legit flights that were booked or not.
Yeah, so that's what made us even, you just need to
I don't have time for that. I want to be stranded somewhere.
Yes, like we are in the Bahamas, just us two. Like we gotta get back home safe. Rather be back safe.
Safe.
Because even if we did make the best out of it, what if he was still trying to force us to show up to some of this
That's my
stuff?
thing. It's like, I just don't want to be bothered. I don't want nobody trying to talk me into anything. Like, for me, when my mind is made up, it's made up.
Yeah.
I want to be safe. I want to be at home. I want to be comfortable. And I want to have access to things that I need, whether it be food, transportation. Like, these are things.
And basically, we came here depending on him for, like, everything.
What is that?
You scare me. I don't know.
That looked like a Bahamas number.
No, I think that's
one of the other people.
Hello?
Hi. Just to check in, just to see. Child, we done talked to the promoter. Not the promoter, the owner of the club that they're supposed to do the thing at on Sunday. Okay, so this is what it's a mess. He's a good guy. Let me start with that. I think Tizzy was given money from all three. Where y'all are? Let me just see. He got money from, because he had an event tonight. He had an event on Saturday. He had an event on Sunday. So I think he got money from each one of the club owners as investors up front, so that he could pay for flights and he could pay for Airbnbs. So there should never have been a question,
right,
about anybody's flight or anybody's Airbnb.
Like those should have been squared away.
It should have been squared away. All right. So now I explained to him, and I don't know, and I should not know, because everybody's contract is personal, and
Right.
but at least for this promoter, Tizzy told him that the only thing that they're going to, not the case with us. I don't know if that's the case with you guys, and it wasn't the case with Jordan.
Right.
He's supposed to be compensated, right?
Right.
So he had no idea that they were supposed to be compensated. And so, so that's where we are. So his thing is this. He's upset with Tizzy.
You're like me, I'm tired.
Huh?
I said, you're like me, I'm tired.
I'm so tired, girl. So he's upset with Tizzy, understandably so. And he's like, he's been trying to promote the event on Sunday. I told him, I said, I can't.
Like, okay, this is going to be on our way back home. We're going to, do this or whatever. But he did, promise her something. But again, like, everything was supposed to be covered. Like, we were supposed to be somewhere. Not like he literally said the Atlantis at first is where we were going to stay. We're supposed to be somewhere nice. We're supposed to have transportation the whole time. We're supposed to have security, like all these things. And it's like he's a one-man show. So I was looking into other options, and the way that I just feel is because we've been gone from home for like a week now. We were in Jamaica all this time. So where I'm at with it is I don't want to be given the runaround anymore. I don't want you to try to talk me into something that is already sketchy. We've been here at the Airbnb. He has not called. He has not texted anything. So I'm fixing to book our flights back home for tomorrow. And we're just gonna go home and call it a day.
Okay.
Because we're in a whole other country and we don't really know anybody. It's just us, and I just don't feel comfortable with it.
Nope, I understand.
So
I get it. Yeah. Nope, that's it.
Yeah, and then I'll probably, and if y'all could please don't tell him, because I don't want him bothering me. I'm literally going to try to like find a taxi or a shuttle service. But basically, like, once we get on the plane, I'll let him know, like, hey, we're headed back home, and let him know how I feel about everything, and whether he sends some type of compensation or not. Like, I'm not expecting it because it's already seems shady enough. Yeah. But for us, lessons learned for sure.
I do.
But yeah, for me and her, like, our safety is just like the most important thing, and just being comfortable. So I don't know who all he knows, or I'm not familiar with the area, so
yeah,
I think that's just best for us.
Yeah, that's wise. Okay, well, I understand. Yeah. I was just giving you an update.
Thank you. I mean, I hate that this is happening to everybody, because it's like really inconvenienced a lot of people.
They DM'd the DJ that he was supposed to be bringing down here, and asked him, how was your experience? And he said, thumbs down.
And then it's like, well, you brought all these people out here to a whole other country. Like you said, if he was given money for the rooms and the flights, those should have been booked right away. It shouldn't be no last minute. And I don't understand, why not use a hotel or something, get a group rate, have everybody staying at the same place. Like, that would only make sense. But you have everybody staying here, there, and everywhere, and then you're running in between. And even, like, I didn't really think about it, but when we got our ride here to the Airbnb, he wasn't even in the taxi, so I don't even know where he was at. So
have you seen him since you've been in the Bahamas?
Yeah, he showed up at the airport. But I let him know, like, I was not pleased. I was like, I'm frustrated. I was like, this is not going, as I expected. I was like, we're in another country. It's not okay.
Saying that.
He was like, he said, I'll make it up to you. I'm so sorry. And then he tried to tell us whenever we got in the taxi that basically, like, it's been a crazy day for him. But I'm not trying to be rude. That's not my problem.
Definitely.
we're your guests, so he should have had this better planned out, and he should do.
She's still on the phone, but basically she on the phone with another influencer, their mom. She called my phone because when we was FaceTiming them earlier, you know, the connection stuff was bad. So I was on FaceTime with Jordan. Jordan was like, I'm gonna just give you her number. So that's how she called my phone. So my mom and the other mom, they talking right now. But basically this has been a very, very big lesson learned. Like usually me and my mom, we don't even go for stuff like this, but because like we actually reached out to somebody that's been here before and they told us they had a good experience, that's what made us just like, okay. But I don't know, it wasn't like it seemed. We're finna leave. We're gonna be safe, y'all. Pray for us. We're gonna get back home tomorrow. I'm gonna keep y'all posted, but this trip was definitely a no-no. But I did have fun in Jamaica though. But as soon as we got down here to the Bahamas, it was crazy. It was already crazy enough that we had to travel like we did just to get here. Now we have to travel again like today because it's already like 2 or 3 something. But yeah, y'all pray for us, and hopefully we get back home safe. Guess I'm off the phone now.
Is it like mosquitoes in here? I feel like I keep getting bites.
I'm not.
I got one here, one here.
Yeah, anyways, it's about time for us to get out of here. I told them we're gonna catch them later and keep them posted because this was not a good experience.
And I prayed over all this. Even when stuff was going wrong, like at the airport, I was like still trying to stay positive. I'm gonna stay positive. We're gonna get through it. So we're just pray that tomorrow's a better day and things go smoothly and we get home.
Yes. Bye, y'all.